Take a look at this conversation here. You haven't seen Lisa today, have you? No, I haven't. It was a good film, wasn't it? Yes, it was great. Okay, these little questions over here are called question tags. And can you imagine the meaning more or less in Spanish? ¿Verdad? ¿No has visto a Lisa hoy, verdad? No, no la he visto. ¡Hala, qué buena ha sido la película, ¿verdad? Yeah, ha sido fantástica. So, this is something native speakers say a lot of times, okay, just to, just to see if your opinion it is more or less like yours, okay, or when you want to check out something you're thinking, like for example, you haven't seen Lisa today. Yes, I'm not sure, I'm asking you. And instead of asking, have you seen Lisa today? Just because I think you haven't, I say, ¿verdad? Tú no la has visto, ¿verdad? Yeah, okay. It was a good film, wasn't it? So I'm giving my opinion, and I want to know if you, or your opinion, it is more or less like mine, okay? And you are quite not saying, what do you think? But you're saying, do you think the same thing that I do? Yes? Okay. But the thing is that, how can I make question tags? So, if you're saying something positive, then the question tag is negative. Like in this example, she lives here. Doesn't she? And take a look how it goes, okay? So it depends. Here we've got a verb in the present tense. So we have to use the negative form of the present simple. In this case, doesn't. And then the subject. She lives here, doesn't she? But what about if what I'm saying is negative? Well, my question tag has to be positive, like in this example. She hasn't come. This is a present perfect, okay? Ella no ha venido, ¿verdad? So, instead of saying hasn't, I have to say, has she? Now, we're going to take a look at different verb tenses, and you will see that it's so easy to do it. Now, you're tired, so this is positive, and here you have to say the negative way of it. So, you are tired, aren't you? She lives here, exactly the same example as before. Doesn't she? She didn't come. This is the negative form of it, and it is in the past simple. So, she didn't come. Yes. So, how would be the question? Did she? That's it. She hasn't come. It is exactly the same as the example before, the present simple. So if this is negative, here we have to ask in a positive way. And what is the question with the present perfect? Yes, has she? That's it. And now, well, most of the times it is not so difficult to make question tags, okay? So you just take a look at the verb. If it's present, you use the present. If it's future, you use the future to make the question. But I'm going to show you here some tricky ones. For example, let's go to the party. Venga, vamos a la fiesta, ¿vale? So, shall we? Oh, what's that? Okay, yeah, shall we? Let's go to the party, shall we? Open the window. So when we've got an order and we want to say, open the window, ¿vale? Abre la ventana, ¿vale? Okay. You can say, will you? You can say, could you? Or you can say, would you? So, open the window, will you? Open the window, could you? Open the window, would you? That's it. Don't open the window. But what about if it's a negative order? So, what do we have to say? Will you? Just will, okay? Don't open the window, will you? So, if you want my advice, just go for will all the time. And you won't have to remember which one is the correct one, okay? So if you use will and will, that's it. Simple. I'm in your group. Oh, this is a very interesting one. I'm in your group. Estoy en tu grupo, ¿verdad? Hey, take a look. You've never seen this before. Haha, it's gonna blow your mind. Aren't I? What? Yes, aren't I? That's it. I'm in your group, aren't I?